for a dream catcher, you gotta start out with some sort of hoop. So I took one of my old lampshades and I cut it apart, and there's gonna be a smaller hoop for the top and then the bigger hoop for the bottom, and I took the bottom one. And what I did is just tied a string there and made a border, just so it has, you know, like more grip, better. And the string, so I just got regular brown or tan yarn, and what I did was took a very long string of it and I made my own little ball, because it's kind of hard to put through the hoops. And this is really easy too. So I'm gonna start with one knot, and you're gonna want to like double knot it because the string likes to strip sometimes. And this is the only knot that you're going to be making until the dream catcher is done. The rest are just going to be hoops. Oh, Jade, you're fine. You can wait out there for a little bit. Alright, so I have my starting position. And step one is going to be doing your first line. And a lot of people will fuck up and they'll do a loose hoop from there, but you actually want it to be as tight as possible, but not too small because they're going to get smaller. And so I'm passing this behind the hoop and then over it and then through that hoop or the string line that I just made, and then you're going to pull that tight. So there is the first segment, and you're going to try to make this as similar to that size as the first one that you did, and make another one. And again, it's going to be behind, over the hoop, and then through that. Oops. And pull tight again. Okay, and then you're going to just continue that part. Okay, and once you have made it to where there's only room for one more of these segments right here, there are two options that you can go with. You can either link it back to the original knot that you did, right there, but that kind of creates an off-centered middle to it. So what I like to do, because it makes a perfect spiral, is do it right before that first knot that you did. And now you're ready to go on to the next row. So that's when these come into play. And I'm gonna do the same thing that I was doing with the outside hoop, and I'm going behind and over, and then putting this into the center of that first segment. I'm gonna pull it tight like that. And you're gonna continue that however many times you want to do it, to be honest. Remember to hold that one knot that you did right there, because it likes to come loose while you're making the other one. And pull tight. Try to have it as centered as you can. Okay, so now we've gotten to the point where we're going to start the third segment. And it's the same as the first and the second loops, but this is when it starts to get easier and a little more entertaining. Center that. Boom. And you're essentially just going to continue all of these hoops and whatnots until you get to a point where you just don't want to do it anymore, to be honest. Okay. So I want to see what you guys come up with, because I know you'll do a great job. You really can't fuck this thing up, and I'll show you this one when I'm done too.